Earth's explosive beginnings were nothing short of dramatic. Imagine a time when the universe was a chaotic place filled with violent events and cosmic explosions. Our planet, Earth, started its life in a very dramatic way. It was born out of a series of cataclysmic events that shaped its very existence. Imagine a swirling cloud of dust and gas, a nebula floating in the vastness of space. This was the birthplace of our solar system. This cloud was huge, much bigger than our solar system is today. It stretched across an immense area filled with the raw materials needed to create planets. In the middle of all this, a star was born, our very own sun. This newborn star provided the energy and gravitational pull necessary for the formation of planets. Around this newborn sun, the leftover dust and gas started to clump together. These clumps, known as planetesimals, began to form the building blocks of planets. These clumps grew bigger and bigger, smashing into each other with incredible force. Each collision added more material, making the clumps even larger. These collisions caused a tremendous amount of heat, melting the material and creating a molten surface. The young Earth was like a giant ball of molten rock. Glowing with intense heat. It was a hostile environment, far from the habitable planet we know today. It was a violent and chaotic time, with volcanoes erupting everywhere. These eruptions released gases and materials that would eventually form the atmosphere and oceans. Gradually, over millions of years, the Earth started to cool down. This cooling process was slow but steady, allowing the molten surface to solidify. As the outer layer cooled, it solidified into a crust. This crust was the first solid surface of our planet, a crucial step in its development. This crust was the first step towards the Earth we know today. It marked the beginning of a long journey that would eventually lead to the diverse and vibrant planet we call home. The Hadean Eon was a time of intense heat and volcanic activity. The Earth's surface was still very hot, and volcanoes spewed out lava and gases. As the Earth cooled further, something amazing happened. Water vapor in the atmosphere condensed and fell as rain. This rain filled the low-lying areas, forming the first oceans. The Archean Eon saw the emergence of the first life forms on Earth. These were simple, single-celled organisms called prokaryotes. They lived in the oceans, which were full of dissolved chemicals from the Earth's crust. These early life forms were tough. They survived in harsh conditions, with little oxygen and extreme temperatures. They are a testament to the resilience of life itself. The Proterozoic Eon was a time of major change on Earth. One of the most significant events was the evolution of photosynthesis. This process allowed some organisms to use sunlight to create energy, releasing oxygen as a byproduct. Over millions of years, oxygen levels in the atmosphere slowly increased. This had a profound impact on life. Many anaerobic organisms which couldn't tolerate oxygen died out. However, this paved the way for the evolution of more complex, oxygen-breathing life forms. This oxygenation of the atmosphere was a pivotal moment in Earth's history, setting the stage for the explosion of life in the eras to come. The Paleozoic Era was a time of incredible diversification of life, spanning from approximately 541 to 252 million years ago. This era began with the Cambrian explosion, a period of rapid evolution where a vast array of new species emerged, marking a significant milestone in the history of life on Earth. The oceans teemed with trilobites, brachiopods, and other strange and wonderful creatures that thrived in the ancient seas. These marine ecosystems were bustling with life, showcasing the incredible diversity of early marine organisms. Plants then began to colonize the land, transforming the barren landscapes into lush green environments, followed by arthropods, the ancestors of insects, spiders, and crustaceans, which adapted to life on land. These early land dwellers played a crucial role in shaping terrestrial ecosystems. The oceans saw the rise of fish, which diversified into numerous species, some of which evolved into amphibians. These amphibians were the first vertebrates to make the transition from water to land, paving the way for future terrestrial life. Their adaptation to land was a significant evolutionary step, allowing vertebrates to explore new habitats. The Paleozoic Era ended with the Permian extinction, the largest mass extinction event in Earth's history. This catastrophic event wiped out over 90% of marine species and 70% of terrestrial species. The aftermath left the oceans and land nearly barren, a stark contrast to the once thriving ecosystems. This mass extinction event marked a turning point in the history of life on Earth. It paved the way for new creatures to dominate the Earth, setting the stage for the Mesozoic Era and the rise of the dinosaurs. The end of the Paleozoic Era was not just an end, but also a beginning, as life on Earth continued to evolve and adapt in the face of new challenges. Section 5. The Age of Giants. Dinosaurs rule the Mesozoic. The Mesozoic Era is often called the Age of Reptiles. This is because reptiles, particularly dinosaurs, became the dominant land animals. Dinosaurs came in all shapes and sizes, from the fearsome Tyrannosaurus rex to the gentle, long-necked Brachiosaurus. They ruled the Earth for over 180 million years, evolving into a dazzling array of species. But their reign came to a dramatic end about 66 million years ago, when a massive asteroid slammed into Earth. This catastrophic event caused widespread wildfires, tsunamis, and climate change, wiping out the dinosaurs and many other forms of life. This extinction event, though devastating, opened up new ecological niches and allowed for the rise of mammals. Section 6. From Ice Age beasts to us, the Cenozoic Era. The Cenozoic Era is the era we live in today. It is often called the Age of Mammals because mammals took over the ecological roles once filled by dinosaurs. They diversified into a wide variety of forms, including herbivores, carnivores, and even flying mammals like bats. The Cenozoic also saw dramatic climate changes, including several ice ages. These periods of intense cold spurred the evolution of iconic Ice Age creatures like woolly mammoths, saber-toothed cats, and giant sloths. As the ice sheets advanced and retreated, they shaped the landscapes we see today, carving out valleys and pushing up mountain ranges. Section 7. The Dawn of Humanity. A new chapter begins. The story of the Cenozoic Era is not just about mammals, it's also about the rise of our own species, Homo sapiens. Humans evolved in Africa from earlier primate ancestors. We developed large brains, complex social structures, and the ability to walk upright. These adaptations allowed us to spread out of Africa and colonize the globe. We developed language, art, and culture, leaving our mark on every corner of the planet. From humble beginnings, humans have become a force to be reckoned with, shaping the Earth in profound ways. Section 8. Shaping our future, humans as a force of nature. Humans are now the dominant species on Earth, shaping its landscapes and ecosystems in unprecedented ways. Our activities, from agriculture to industry, are having a significant impact on the planet's ecosystems and climate. The scale of human influence is vast, altering natural processes and cycles. We are facing challenges like climate change, biodiversity loss, and resource depletion. These issues are interconnected, creating a complex web of environmental pressures. It's clear that our actions have consequences, not just for ourselves, but for all life on Earth. Pollution, habitat destruction, and overexploitation of resources are just a few examples of the negative impacts. The future of our planet depends on our understanding of its history and our willingness to take responsibility for our role in its future. Scientific research and technological innovation offer pathways to mitigate our impact. From a fiery birth to the rise of civilization, Earth's story is one of constant change and adaptation. Human history is a testament to our ability to overcome challenges and transform our environment. As we continue to write the next chapter, we have a responsibility to ensure that life, in all its forms, continues to thrive on this remarkable planet. Our actions today will shape the world for future generations, making it imperative to act with foresight and care.